Well, hello again. So I'm tremendously excited for our next speaker. I've been waiting for her for such a long time to come and join us. Elaine Montilla, she's a CIO at the State University in New York, the Graduate Center. She's a tech contributor for Forbes. She is a unicorn of her own kind. She's a woman of color. She's a lesbian and she is in the tech world, and she occupies a senior position as well. Her work in the field of diversity and inclusion is tremendous, and there's so much to follow in her footsteps. So it's with greatest pleasure, too much excitement, I would like to introduce Elaine Montilla to you and her final and closing keynote of Wolf Summit.
Dzień dobry, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today. I want to tell you that I was watching the pitch contest and I was getting palpitations. I don't know how you guys do it. That was so amazing. And Michael wasn't playing with the time when it's up. That's it. You need to get out. So today we want to talk a little bit about the power of diversity and inclusion for innovation. And I'm gonna make a bold statement here. You guys may call me crazy, or maybe be crazy with me. But I believe that diversity is the key driver for innovation. Walking around and talking with a lot of leaders, it is more clear now that senior executives around the world are now recognizing that a diverse set of experience, perspectives, and different backgrounds is crucial to innovation and the development of new ideas. And I want to take you back with me for a minute to last year. It was August of 2019. And I'm going through my tweet messages and I see this tweet from Melinda Gates. And I want to read it to you. This is what it says. The World Economic Forum recently projected that at the current pace that we're going right now, it will take 208 years to close the major gender gap in the United States. 208 years. Now, I know that that's not only the case in the US, it's all over the world. And so when I read that tweet, my jaw dropped. I couldn't believe it. I had to go back and read it a few times. And that morning, I decided that if I could commit to being part of the solution, then that number 208, it's mine to reject. It's for all of you to reject, because I know that equality cannot wait. And if innovation is based on having a diverse group of people, then innovation cannot wait either.
And I'm joined here for the welcoming ceremony by Katarzyna Kaczkowska, the Deputy Director, Department of Innovation and Development Support Programs, Ministry of Development Funds and Regional Policy, Michał Olszewski, Deputy Mayor, Capital City of Warsaw, Paweł Jabłonski, Under-Secretary of State for Economic and Development Cooperation, as well as African and Middle Eastern Policy, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Jonathan Knott, the British Ambassador to Poland in the British Embassy here.
Hello, good morning, everybody. I'm super happy to be with you. As you can see, I've been exercising my social distancing in the wonderful Polish mountains.
We're going to talk about the open innovation in practice. Thank you for listening. Let me start with some general questions. What is the current interesting programs, accelerator, which you could recommend for startups that they could join, in the Europe, in Asia, or in US?
Perfectly in time. And now we will be back with Victoria. to see. I hope that the problem is fixed now. It's been tested. I've been informed here,
Yes.
and Victoria
Hear me?
is back. Yes, we can
Yay.
hear you. It's wonderful.
Great. I'm gonna just show
Okay,
the presentation and you're good.
perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
It's loading. All right. Okay, so can I start? I don't see the timer, so I'll
Yes,
just
yes,
start.
you can. Okay, start.
Okay, there is a revolution in distribution of live streamed content. Now it's not the TV leading in the field, but millions of independent, smaller streamers, broadcasters transmitting live from home. There are 3 million streamers live each month, but they are too small to act on the advertising market on their own, and streaming platforms like Twitch, YouTube exploited by claiming ownership of the broadcast. But in Streamly, we have a different vision. Streamly is a technology that allows to manage and place content in hundreds of streams automatically. Thanks to this, streamers have control of their content and freedom to earn money on that. On the marketplace, streamers connect with advertisers directly and earn money by displaying ads in their stream. Advertisers work with hundreds of streamers simultaneously. And the business model is quite simple. Streamers place ads in their stream, we get a fee from the transaction. And it's market proven. In Q4 in 2019, over 1,000 streamers used Streamly to participate in campaigns, offering 4.5 million views of ads in their content. Combining thousands of independent broadcasters into one network offers great advertisement opportunities. But recently it came out as really much more than this. Streamers reach young people who do not trust politicians and traditional media. When the epidemic broke out, we launched a campaign that informed the viewers to stay at home. Hundreds of streamers participated in the action, and the number is still growing. In just a few days, we reached 400,000 people. Next steps. There are many entities that cooperate with streamers, for example, esports organizations, and all of the work is done manually. They need a solution to manage and monetize their streamers. We deliver this solution as SaaS tool. SaaS clients enter the marketplace, brands can start working with their streamers through the marketplace. And it's all done with a great team of experienced esports streaming and marketing professionals. Beside me, in the founders team, there are Maciej, CEO, esports streamer, journalist, and video producer, co-founder of leading esports organization in CEE, Devil's One. Szymon, ex-head of content creation and Mediacom Warsaw, co-creator of the biggest influencer campaigns and gaming in Poland for such clients as Play or Coca-Cola. And me, I was a streamer, player image specialist, and esports host and interviewer. And now I know what our streamers want and need and how to connect with their viewers. So that's all. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Yeah, so we can now switch to the questions. Please be free to ask. I'll make sure the time is right.
Okay, so I guess I'll start here. Victoria, thanks for the presentation. As the marketer in the round, I'd like to know a bit more about your performance metrics because, I mean, the views are, of course, important, but we know in the marketing world that if 1 million people look at it but don't do anything with that, it's, you know, like, can you speak to maybe actual click-through rates or proven ROIs from your clients to an extent?
All right, it's an excellent question because as a media tool, we also deliver, not only reach like Gen Z live streaming novelty. We have high CTRs of up to 7%. Of course, the commercial has to be great and offer something in exchange, but we have proven CTRs between 3 and 5% in every campaign. Okay. So it's not only a novelty tool, but we also are a great media tool.
Okay.
Maybe I can add that's because that viewers know that this ad helps the streamers, so they want to click, they want to engage with the ad, and they are interested in it. So it's also some kind of brand awareness and commitment, let's say.
Okay, cool.
Do you have plans for a funding round? Oh, sorry. First, thank you for the pitch, Victoria. Do you have plans for a funding round?
We are finishing our seed Series A round right now, and we will be going for the next round in approximately 6, 9 to 12 months, depending on how the situations evolve. So we know that we have to gather capital to develop, because the market is so big and it's growing so fast that we'll need it in few months.
You said the core team are 4 people, you and 3 others. How many other people are already working for the company?
There are 7 people at total in the company with the founders. It's not much, but it's we are working hard, so you know.
Do you have any competitors?
Yes, we have few competitors, but some of them are now starting and don't have that much experience in esports gaming and marketing as us. So they are approaching it from the tech idea, and we are going for the bigger idea of delivering other products for the streaming market. So right now it's a marketplace, it's a SaaS tool, but we are open to tackle the whole live streaming and gaming market. So there are some, but it's like in every other industry. There are competitors, you have to just be better than them.
Can you speak a little bit about, maybe I missed this in the pitch, but like, how's the personalization working with the product? I mean, you know, if I'm watching, or if I'm playing a game that's whatever, like a football sports game, and then suddenly I get an ad for solar panels. I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Can you speak to the product's AI capabilities?
We are working on a in-game AI, so we want to link ads with something happening on the stream. So, for example, the streamer loses and there is an ad for, "Oh, you angry? Eat a Snickers." And the thing you tackle, of course, you're watching a football game, but it doesn't mean that you only want football ads or you are a football audience. Football audience is a male in your age, etc., etc.,
Right.
and you are an audience for many kinds of commercial.